Okay, hello. Hello. I don't know why I always say okay, hello. We'll just go, hello guys. Hello everybody who may be watching this. It's been a very, very long time since I've sat in front of a camera and recorded myself, so I'm a little bit nervous and I'm a little bit awkward, but I'm hoping once I start talking properly I'll feel better, because what I've got to talk about is something serious. And I feel like it's very, very relatable, and hopefully it can make other people feel better, as well as myself, because I'll be getting off my chest and we're just all in this together, you know. And I think it's just nice to be able to reach out to people, and if I can make a video and sit here and speak about things that maybe people might not want to speak about, or maybe they are not confident enough to sit in front of a camera like this and talk about and stuff like that. Rude. But I am, so I just want to take this opportunity to help if I can, hopefully. So basically we'll get into it, because there's a lot I think I want to talk about. So obviously there's this virus that is going around, and it's obviously making its way around the world, and it's finally hit the UK. Obviously it's been here, but it's getting worse, and it's not even at its peak yet. So we are currently on some sort of lockdown. I'm taking it as a lockdown. People don't know whether it is a real lockdown or not, because he's being very lenient with certain rules and stuff, being able to go out once a day and things like that. I'm saying a lot, and I will, and I'm sorry, but it's just because I'm thinking about what I want to say properly. So yeah, some people aren't taking it seriously, because he didn't actually say the word lockdown, but all news articles and everything like that did state that it is actually a lockdown. So I'm taking it as a lockdown. I know a lot of people are taking it seriously as well, which I'm very thankful for. Like, please do stay at home. If there's no need for you to work because you're not a key worker, stay at home. There is no reason for you to leave the house unless you are just having your like one bit of exercise a day, or you need to go to the shops for something essential. But if you do have people in your household that are key workers, I'm pretty sure that they can go out after they finish work and get something that you need for the house. Like, if it's essential, there's no need for you to leave home. I'm not going to be leaving home. As of yesterday, it was my last shift at work. We are shut now, that's it. I was meant to be 40 hours this week. I've only done 8 hours. That's it. It's sad in a way, but also it's a good thing, because now we can try and sort things out properly. I was going into work feeling very, very anxious and stressed, because people were still coming in, despite Boris saying that people should stay home. This was before the lockdown was even announced. People should be socially distancing and things like that. People take no notice. There was millions, I'm over exaggerating. There was a good few people that came into our store with children. There was a man and a woman with a newborn baby, and I'm just thinking, obviously I'm not allowed to say anything because I'm in retail and obviously you have to be professional and stuff, but I'm just thinking in my head, like, go home. What is so essential in an outdoors shop? There's nothing essential that you need at all. So it was just very frustrating. And I also feel like my colleagues felt exactly the same way. Like, I wasn't overreacting about the situation. Every time we're seeing a customer, it was like, what are you doing here? Just please go home, be safe. Because even though obviously you might not show any symptoms, but you could be a carrier. And you were literally like, there's older people who come in the store, there's vulnerable people who still come in the store, and if they get within so close to you, or if you touch something and you have germs on your hands because you're not being hygienic, then they can pick that up, and then that could be potentially very serious for that person. And I think people aren't thinking about this. They're just really thinking about themselves, and it is extremely selfish. On the other side of things, this is really what I wanted to talk about, is that obviously everyone knows, like, I think because I've been on my channel before and talked about this as well, but obviously I got diagnosed with anxiety a few years ago, and obviously I struggle with that quite a lot. Like, I'm always in my own head, I overthink everything. I'm also a perfectionist, so it doesn't really help, and it just really, like, it's like a control thing as well. So with being like a weird sort of perfectionist, you have to be in control of things, and in this situation is so beyond my control. So I'm getting like extremely frustrated, like irritable most of the time, because there's nothing I can do to change it, and there's literally nothing I can do. So that to me as a person is really affecting us as well. And I know a lot of people will also be struggling mentally because of this. I also have like anxiety illness, so like I'm very, very scared in case I pick up an illness and get very poorly from it, and I really overthink any little thing. If I get like a little bit poorly, or if something's different in my body, my mind literally like will play on it and pick on it, and it'll be like, you're ill, like you are ill, like there's something wrong with you. And it's so bad because I wish I wasn't like that, but I am, and I can't help it and I can't change it, because once I'm in my head about it, that's it. And I know a lot of other people are, so obviously this virus like scares me. And right at the beginning, I literally like straight away, like I've always been like scared of it, and I've always been very, very aware of it. And as soon as like they mentioned the virus and washing hands and stuff, I obviously do wash my hands. I'm a very hygienic person, but obviously I was washing my hands so much that my hands were literally so dry, they were cracking and bleeding. So where was I going with this? See, this is the problem. Once you make a video like this and you go on a rant, you really lose off on what you were even talking about in the first place. But to rewind, I was washing my hands, I was at work, I was there, right, yes. I was really aware of this like right from the beginning, and it was very stressful because a lot of people didn't understand where I was coming from, and a lot of people were like, oh, like it's just a cold, and like that is the one thing, right? If you say that to me, like just be quiet, because it really irritates us. Because if you know anything about this virus, then you know that it is not just a cold. And yes, it might be for a certain few people, but even then it is a bad, well, sorry, it's not a cold, it's a flu. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but people are saying it's a bad cold. It's not even a cold, it is a flu. So even if people do get it and they're okay, they're still gonna get a very bad case of flu. So either way, it's not an ideal situation, it's not okay, it is serious, and people need to be taking it as serious as the government are taking it. So I just want to let people know that with mental health, who have mental health issues, that it's okay. We're in this literally together. Everyone will be feeling the same way. Even people who haven't experienced anxiety before, I can guarantee you now that they'll be feeling some sort of stress, some sort of anxiety symptoms, because this is so new. Like, this has never ever happened before, and it's just a weird situation to be in. Everything feels very unbalanced. Things don't feel normal because it isn't normal. But I just want to let people know that they're not alone, like not alone at all. But this is going to be a very long, weird process, and it is. And being isolated in a house is going to be very lonely for a lot of people. And I'm still very, very stressed and anxious because my mum and dad are key workers. I'm not. So I'm at home, I'm going to be alone most of the time, but also the anxiety of them two going out and still being face to face with people and interacting with people, and there's nothing they can do about it, and they could still potentially catch it and bring it home. And I'm not just worried about me, it sounds really selfish, I'm not worried about that at all. I'm more worried about my family, and then it's going to affect everybody. And it's just not a nice situation to even think about. I'm not saying it's going to come to that, but there's always a possibility now. And I know a lot of other people as well, their parents are key workers too. So it's pretty sad. People obviously still have to work in this situation, but literally, like, hats off, well done to every single person who still has been putting their life at risk. The NHS, any nurses, doctors, GPs, literally everyone. Fucking, why am I swearing? Right, no swearing, no swearing. I meant to say even people in call centres and places you wouldn't even think are critical for people to stay open. Obviously they're all working as hard as they can possibly work, and I just think it's amazing. So thank you very much to all of you. But yeah, I want to finish this video very soon, but I just want to say that, like, my ultimate goal with this video was to let people know that they're definitely not alone, everyone is feeling exactly the same way, or a type of way, a new different feeling no one's ever probably felt before. And that if you need someone to speak to, even if I don't know you, even if we are like acquaintances, like we're not really friends, and you like don't feel like you can reach out, you can 100% reach out. I'm in the same situation as everybody else. I'd love to be there for people who need someone to speak to. There is absolutely zero judgment with me. Like, what you see is what you get. So if you're wanting to speak to me about anything, if you're wanting to rant, if you want to cry, if you're wanting to just speak in general, or if you just want a new friend, I am here. Hello. I will also link like my social media down below, just in case someone does want to reach out to us who we're literally just not friends and you're watching this video for the very first time and you don't have a clue who I am. I'll link them down below so you can actually get in touch with us. See my friends, my family, people like that. If you do want to speak to us, like, I am always there, and hopefully you always know that anyway. But I am here for you, and if you need to send us a message, if you need to give us a phone call, anything, like, you know, I am here for you. And like, we can spend 5 minutes on the phone, we can spend an hour on the phone, we can spend hours on the phone, as long as it takes to make you feel better and to get a smile on your face. When times are hard like this, everyone needs to come together. So I hope that you, if you're watching this right now, I hope that you then reach out to your friends. You know that anybody suffers with mental health issues, please do reach out to them, because most of the time people with mental issues do not reach out to other people because they feel like a burden, so they will be silently struggling. So please be there for a friend. Just send them a message, literally just a message asking how they are. Even if they say that they're okay, it still means a lot to people to just know that you're there and that you're thinking about them and you've thought about them just during the day, and it's enough for you to message them. And you never know, like, that could literally just make somebody's day. Like, that one thing could like just change their mood. So please do that, please. I just want to say thank you to people who've also been there for me, because obviously people know that I like struggle with things sometimes, and you do tend to hide a lot of things. Like, I show a lot of myself, because like I say, like, what you see is what you get. So like, I'm not afraid to show how I'm feeling, but sometimes like you do hide things that are going on in your life or how you're feeling, because you don't want to then put a downer on other people and you don't want to affect their life, because it's just, you just try and get over it yourself, sort of thing. I just want to say thank you to the people who've like asked how I am, and making sure that I'm okay, because even like in normal circumstances I don't really get that. So it's just nice for people like reaching out and making sure that I'm okay, even though all this is going on and stuff like that. I am okay for now. It'll get difficult, I think, but this is why I'm making the video, and I don't know if this is going to be the last video or not, because obviously I haven't uploaded on this channel for like a year or so. Sorry about that. And I have really wanted to get back into it, but with work, and then when I haven't been at work, I've been with friends, and when I haven't been at work or with friends, I've been with family, or like I've just been chilling and like recharging my social battery, because I wouldn't have had the personality to like sit in front of a camera and like have any energy to give, because like literally I speak to people every single day of my life, and for all I like interaction and stuff like that, I am quite introverted, and I've also got anxiety, so it really just drains my social battery. So whenever I've got the chance, it's literally like recharge time. So that's why like I haven't really been doing YouTube and modelling and things like for myself. But with this whole situation going on, I think like I've definitely viewed life differently. Like I definitely am more grateful now, even though you should be before, but humans have a tendency to literally like just take everything for granted, and I think I've definitely done that with my life as well. So like, once all this is all over, I'm gonna be like getting back into modelling, hopefully start up this YouTube channel as well. If you want to see another video, please let us know in the comments, and I'll try and do a video, because obviously I'm at home now, I've got nothing else to do, apart from obviously jobs around the house and like maybe doing the garden, and I'm like working out and stuff. I just need to keep my brain occupied, and this definitely could be like one of the things that like helps. So I definitely might do another video, only if people are interested, because I don't want to just like post a video if you're not bothered, you know. So yeah, so basically that's all I wanted to say. Please reach out to people. Please reach out to me if you feel like there's no one else that you can go to. I am here for anybody and everybody. I will message you, you can message me, whatever. Just make sure everyone's okay, make sure your friends are okay, make sure your neighbours are okay. Everyone's just a phone call or a text away. Please don't be ignorant and do just check on everybody. And yeah, like, I just hope everyone's okay. Please stay home, please stay safe. Just think it's not just your life, it's other people's as well, so don't be selfish. And hopefully I'll see you in another video. I don't know though, but we'll see. I'm not promising anything. I hope you've gotten some sort of relief or anything from this video, just some sort of like, just to let you know that you're just not alone. And I'm not the only one who feels like this. Like, obviously everyone I've spoke to feels exactly the same way, so everyone can relate to everybody at this time. So yeah, it's been nice. But also I do have like another clip to put at the end of this, which will probably lighten up the mood a bit. I did have a little incident while I was recording, and you'll see, I'm not going to say what it is, but I'll show you it. And then obviously I got into a laughing fit and I couldn't pull myself together for like 10 minutes. So that if this video has like a weird cut at some point, that is when it happened. So I'm sorry for that, but like I really hope that this is like just a good ending, just to make you feel a bit better. But yes, love you all. Please stay safe. Goodbye. Oh my god. Ooh. I literally just I literally just burped. I literally don't know why it's so funny. I was talking about something so serious. I was talking about something so serious, and then literally just like I let out such a deep burp, and I wasn't even know where it came from. Oh god, I'm literally crying. Oh my god, that was literally so funny. I literally can't stop laughing. Calm and professional.